and courteous breath, gifts of rich value. Yet I have not seen so likely an ambassador of love. A day in April never came so sweet to show how costly summer was at hand, as this four-sparer comes before his lord.
No more, I pray thee. I'm half afeard thou'll say anon he is some kin to thee, thou spend such high day wit in praising. Come, come, Nerissa, for I long to see quick Cupid's post that comes so mannerly. Bassanio, Lord, love, if thy will it be.
Now, what news on the Rialto?
Why, yet it lives there unchecked that Antonio hath a ship of rich lading wrecked on the narrow seas. The, Goodwins?
I think they call the place.
A very dangerous flat and fatal where the carcasses of many a tall ship lie buried. As they say, if my gossip report be an honest woman of her word.
I would she were as lying a gossip in that as ever napped ginger, or made her neighbours believe she wept for the death of a third husband. But it is true, without any slips of prolixity or crossing the plain highway of talk, that the good Antonio, the honest Antonio, oh, that I had a title good enough to keep his name company.
Come.
What says that?
The full stop.
Why, the end is, he hath lost a ship.
I would it might prove the end of his losses.
Let me say amen betimes, lest the devil cross my prayer, for here he comes in the likeness of a Jew. How now, Shylock? What news among the merchants?
You knew none so well. None so well as you of my daughter's plight.
That's certain. I, for my part, knew the tailor that made the wings she flew withal.
And Shylock, for his own part, knew the bird was fledged, and then it is the complexion of them all to leave the dam.
She is damned for it.
That's certain, if the devil may be her judge.
My own flesh and blood to revolt.
Out upon it, old carrion! Revolts it at these years?
I say, my daughter is my flesh and blood.
There is more difference between thy flesh and hers than between jet and ivory. More between your bloods than there is between red wine and Rhenish. But tell us, do you hear whether Antonio have had any loss of...
Another bad match, a bankrupt, a prodigal that dare scarce show his head in the Rialto! A beggar that was used to come so smug upon the mart! Let him look to his bond. He was wont to call me usurer. Let him look to his bond. He was used to lend out moneys for Christian courtesy. Let him look to his bond.
I'm sure if he forfeit, thou wilt not take his flesh. What's that good for?
To bait fish withal. He hath disgraced me and hindered me 500,000, laughed at my losses, mocked at my gains, scorned my nation, thwarted my bargains, cooled my friends. He heated mine enemies, and what is his reason? I'm a Jew. That's not a Jew. Eyes. It's not a Jew. Hands. Organs. Dimensions. Senses. Affection. passions. If you prick us, do we not bleed? Tickle us, do we not laugh? If you poison us, do we not die? And if you wrong us, shall we not revenge? If we are like you in the rest, we will resemble you in that. If a Jew wrong a Christian, what is his humility? Why? Revenge. If a Christian wrong a Jew, what should his sufferance be? By Christian example. Why? The villainy you teach me, I will execute, and it shall go hard. But I will better the instruction.
Gentlemen, my master Antonio is at his house and desires to speak with you both.
We have been up and down to seek him.
Here comes another of the tribe. A third cannot be matched unless the devil himself turn Jew.
And now, Tuba, what news from Genoa? Hast thou found my daughter?
I often came where I did hear of her, but cannot find her.
Quiet. There. A diamond gone. Cost me 2,000 ducats in Frankfurt. The curse never fell upon our nation till now. I never felt it till now. 2,000 and that another precious jewels. I want my daughter were dead at my foot, and the jewels in her ear. I would she were hers at my foot, and the ducats in her cup, and no news of them. I know not what's lost to the search. Why, there loss upon loss. The thief gone with so much to find the thief, and no satisfaction, no revenge, no ill luck stirring. But what lights on my shoulders? No sighs but of my breathing, no tears but my shedding.
Yes, other men have ill luck too. Antonio,
What?
as I heard in Genoa,
Ill luck.
hath an argosy cast away coming from Tripolis.
Thank God! Thank God! Is it true? Is it true?
I spoke with some of the sailors that escaped the wreck.
Thank thee, good Tubal. Good news, good news. But what of aught else didst thou hear in Genoa?
Your daughter spent in Genoa, as I heard, one night 80 ducats.
Thou stickst a dagger in me. Shall never see my gold again. 80 ducats at a sitting. 80 ducats.
There came divers of Antonio's creditors in my company to Venice that swear he cannot choose but break.
Very glad of it. Plague him, torture him. I'm glad of it.
One of them showed me a ring that he had of your daughter. For a monkey?
It was my turquoise. I had it of Leah when I was a bachelor. I would not have given it for a wilderness of monkeys.
But Antonio is certainly undone.
That's true. That's very true. Go, Tuba. Fee me an officer. Bespeak him a fortnight before. I will have the heart of him if he forfeit. Go, Tuba. Meet me at our synagogue. Go, Tuba. At our synagogue. Tuba.
I pray you tarry. Pause a day or two before you hazard. For in choosing wrong, I lose your company. Therefore, forbear a while. There's something tells me, but it is not love. I would not lose you. And you know yourself hate counsels not in such a quality. But lest you should not understand me well, and yet a maiden hath no tongue but thought, I would detain you here some month or two before you venture for me. I could teach you how to choose right, but then I am forsworn. So will I never be. So may you miss me. And if you do, you make me wish a sin that I had been forsworn. Oh, beshrew your eyes. They have all looked me and divided me. One half of me is yours, the other half yours. Mine own, I would say, but if mine, then yours, and so all yours. Oh, these naughty times put bars between the owners and their rights, and so though yours not yours. Prove it so, let fortune go to hell for it, not I. I speak too long. But 'tis to appease the time, to eke it and to draw it out in length, to stay you from election.
Let me choose, for as I am, I live upon the rack.
Upon the rack, Bassanio. Then confess what treason there is mingled with your love.
None but that ugly treason of mistrust which makes me fear the enjoying of my love. There may as well be amity and life between snow and fire as treason and my love.
Aye, but I fear you speak upon the rack, where men enforced do speak anything.
Promise me life and I'll confess the truth.
Well then, confess and live.
Confess and love had been the very sun of my confession. Happy torment, when my torturer doth teach me answers for deliverance. But let me to my fortune and the caskets.
Away then. I am locked in one of them. If you do love me, you will find me out. Nerissa and the rest stand all aloof. Let music sound while he doth make his choice. Then if he lose, he makes a swan-like end, fading in music. That the comparison may stand more proper, my eye shall be the stream and watery deathbed for him. He may win, and what is music then? Then music is even as the flourish when true subjects bow to a new crowned monarch. Such it is as are those dulcet sounds in break of day that creep into the dreaming bridegroom's ear and summon him to marriage. Go, Hercules. Live thou, I live.